everyone, it's Becky here. I am back with another quick tip for you this week. I just wanted to spend a few minutes talking with you about Savasana. It's also known as rest pose. It's the pose when you go to class, when you go to yoga class, it's that last pose that you do. It was described to me many years ago as it's that time when your body gets to absorb everything that you just did and just let it all sink into the cells of the body. And ever since I heard that, it's just to me, it's a great way to think about Shavasana. And, I find that letting it sink into, letting whatever you've done sink into you is apt. It's true whether you've just done a class or whether you've had a busy day and it's middle of the afternoon and you need a little bit of a pick-me-up. Take a Shavasana. Take 20 minutes in the middle of your day just to rest and relax and give yourself that break. Absorb everything you've done and you will find that you can move on with your day a little bit easier. And so I wanted to talk about a little bit today about the art of setting yourself up for Shavasana. I know that, in classes you don't always have all the props handy. You don't always have all the props that I have here right now. But make yourself as comfortable as you can, even if you don't have all of the props. So let's set up a couple of different times for Shavasana and see a couple of differences you can do. So in a class when you don't have any props, you can just, of course, simply lay there. Just doing this feels really good. I can already feel my back begin to relax just by simply laying back down on the floor. But if you have props handy, making your Shavasana a little bit more comfortable is going to help you to relax and to release the stresses of your day. I have a bolster here. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a blanket, a rolled up blanket, pillow, whatever is handy. But this is a great way to set yourself up. I've got a blanket here as well. The bolster under the back of my knees. Blanket for underneath my head. This is a nice simple way to set up for Shavasana, just letting those arms open out to the sides. Arms opening out, closing your eyes. If you have an eye pillow, I don't have one handy, but if you have an eye pillow, it's also great to cover up your eyes. If you don't have an eye pillow, a towel works well. Like a hand towel, you can just cover up your eyes with it. Forgot to bring one with me. But anyway, blocking out that light can help you to relax into your Shavasana. Some people will have their arms down by their side. Some people like to take their arms out, arms up. You choose. How do you feel best in this pose? This is a restorative pose. I talked about restorative practice the other week, I guess, 2 weeks ago. But I talked about the benefits of letting your body rest and relax. And this is an easy way to bring a little bit of restorative into your practice, into your day. 20 minutes laying here like this will really shift your day. You don't usually get that at the end of a class, but if you take 20 minutes for yourself, huge game changer. So before I drift off in that position, I'm going to come out and I want to show you another version of this. I'm going to remove my props. And as I mentioned, you don't always have all the props handy. And just laying back on the floor doesn't always feel the best for everyone. But there are a few minor adjustments that you can make in order to let the Shavasana be even better. So to start, these are adjustments that anybody can do anytime you're in class. To start, just lay flat for a moment. you're going to let your feet, they're going to be about mat width apart. So if you're centered on your mat, feet are about mat width apart. Wiggle those hips just a little bit, get them as even as you can. But then come up onto your forearms for a moment. So your hands, I'm sliding on my shirt here, but your hands are flat. You're lifted up onto those forearms. And from here, push back on those hands so you're dragging your spine down to the floor. Your tailbone is pulling out a little bit. Pushing back on those hands, dragging back on the spine and letting yourself come back down to the floor. It should feel just a little bit different already. And if you didn't get quite enough, you can come back and try that again. So hands down, you're pushing back on those hands, kind of dragging your body towards your head, and then laying back down on the floor. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Now to let the upper body get in on this fun here, you're going to take your right arm and reach it straight towards the ceiling at first, and then over to the left side. So you're lifting that right shoulder off of the floor, and then just simply come back. Let that right shoulder come back down, arm going out to the side. Let's do the other side. Left arm reaching up towards the ceiling, and then over towards the right side. And then simply just lay that arm back down and out to the side. Now my shoulders are laying flatter on the floor. I've got a little bit more of my spine down on the floor. And my head, I can adjust it. If I have a blanket handy, you can put that back under there, but try not to shift your shoulders too much. And do a quick check while you're here. Does anything need adjusting? Does anything need shifting? Even a little minor shift can make a difference. If it does need shifting, then go ahead and do it, because the more comfortable you get, the easier it is to relax. And again, if you have something to cover your eyes, that works out beautifully. And then you just lay here. You can always have a timer set for 20 minutes so that you get a nice break and you don't have to worry about watching the clock. Just focusing on breath, nothing else to do here. Giving your body that time to rest, to relax, to heal. Remember, this is the antidote to that busy lifestyle that we all lead. It's that busy lifestyle that society tends to glorify. So this is the antidote. This is the stop to the go. And again, you just stay here as long as you like. I'm saying 20 minutes because that gives you a really great break in the day. But if you only have 5 minutes, take 5. You're going to appreciate it. You're going to feel better afterwards. And when you're done, you just simply roll over to one side and pause. Let your body adjust. Trying not to hurry out of the position, but coming up when you're ready. And then you've had your break, you've had your 20 minutes, and you're ready to go about the rest of your day. So yeah, this is a few tips on how to set up your Savasana. Use some props, don't use some props, totally up to you. I'm actually sitting on it's a concrete floor underneath this flooring, and I can get myself really comfortable even on a concrete floor. You can too. You can get really comfortable in this position and let your body rest. That's it for now. I will see you again next time. Remember, it's never too late to live healthier and happier. And yeah, bye for now.